Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Okay, there's my last light. I am jumping on here early. Let's see. Let's see if anyone joins me. I am having a sale. Oh my goodness. I have not had a sale in so darn long, y'all. Ugh. Let's see. I need to. There we go. I am excited to have a sale. I have really been just buried in writing my book. It has been kind of all encompassing outside of my full time job. So, if you don't know, I do work full time. And then having the book project, it just, it took over everything. Hi, Jane. Welcome. Thanks for jumping in here early. Sometimes I just get ready and I'm like, I'm just going to go on because I'm ready. Because I can chat a little bit and it gives people a chance to get those notifications, right? Hi, Nettie. Nettie, thank you so much for showing up for me. I appreciate it. That really means a lot to me. Hi, Kim. Hi, Renee. Oh, it's so nice to see everybody. Oh, you know who's here? Of course you do. Come here, baby. Come on. You want to come up? You want to come up? He always knows that if I'm sitting over here, I will pick him up. So come on. Oh, he's confused. There's a lot of stuff over here. Quite honestly, I have not cleaned up this area since I did that haul last week, which means this area is just loaded with stuff. So hi, Michelle. Oh, hi, Trooper Memories. Oh my goodness. I haven't seen you in a while. Hello, welcome. uh, I feel like it's been a while since I've seen everybody. Oh, and not only like have I just been Captain Jack's playing with a toy. Not only have, I've been buried in my special project, but also like where I live is absolute chaos. And so I work for a school district, so we are all hands on deck doing as much as we can to help people. Um, so yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot happening. Oh my goodness, there's so many people here. Hi. Thanks everybody. And don't worry if you're watching this on the replay, I will tag below when the sale starts so you're not super duper annoyed by me chitty chatting the whole time. Oh, hi Chris. Hi. Thank you so much, Chris, for the support. I appreciate you. Thank you. I think, let's see, I am totally gonna take over the chat for a little bit and talk about my book because I have a captive audience. Is that what they call it? Captive, not captivated? Oh Lord, y'all. I'm tired. Mm. Oh goodness. I have some really cool stuff tonight though. I for sure have things I've never seen, like never seen. Um, Never seen any other seller sell them. Hi Gail. Nice to see you. Hello. Haven't seen you in a while. Hi Gail. um, but yeah, there's some amazing Victorian pieces in here. And what's so interesting is I think the really like neatest Victorian piece I have, I didn't even know I was getting. It was in a pile of stuff. So I didn't even know it was in the auction lot. Um, yeah, I really lucked out on that. Really, really, really lucked out on that. Because I actually thought I lost the good auction lot of ephemera. I thought I'd lost it in the sale, and now I think I got the good one, which is pretty cool. Oh my goodness. Oh wow, there are a lot of people here already. Oh my gosh, 20 people. You guys are awesome. I love that I can jump on early and you guys will come and chat. You guys are amazing. I do think Fatbirds is on tonight. I do think that's still happening. I didn't see any notice that they weren't. So whenever I do my sales, I do try to get off in time for Fatbirds. So you all can go over to Fatbird Finds and enjoy their show because those ladies are a hoot. And yes, I just made a bird pun. um, this sale is going to be a little bit smaller. It is actually some smaller items as well. That's intentional. I have to do some final editing on the book this weekend before it goes to the editor, and I work in the antique shop this weekend. I mean, there's actually a lot on my plate this weekend. So I also have to do a big, huge change in the book that I'm really excited about. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. So Fatbirds is a maybe. Okay. Okay. Oh, babysit. Oh, her little dude. Oh, her little grandson, I bet. Ugh. Yeah. He's the cutest, isn't he? I feel it's been a while since we've gotten a little picture of him. So right now, next weekend, I do think I'm gonna do a marathon on Saturday, all. So I hope you all come and join me. Um, it is playing cards. It's actually an artisan piece. Somebody made it out of actual playing cards. That's actual cards. I got it at the Amazing 80s estate sale. The woman, I think she made them. And then I'm wearing a awesome, amazing Alice in Wonderland necklace from the 90s that one of you gave me. Hey, Heather. Okay. Feel free to lurk, Heather. Feel free to lurk. Hmm. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I wish when I was younger, I would have known what dopamine dressing is. Dopamine dressing is just wearing stuff that just makes you happy. It doesn't necessarily have to be trendy or fun or like what's in style, I guess, or it doesn't have to like flatter your figure. And now that I know about dopamine dressing, I wear stuff that always makes me smile. Like this vest makes me smile. This brooch makes me smile. Big scrunchies make me smile. Hi, BB. Come here. Come here and talk to everybody. They love you and they want to see you. Say hi. Hi, everybody. I'm here. Captain Jack's here. Oh, he's such a sweetie pie. Yeah. You'd like to say hi to everybody, don't you? Say hi. Say Mama's having a sale. She hasn't done this in a while. Oh, you purring? You purring? Oh, he's purring. See if you can hear him. Let's see. Oh, maybe not. Maybe you can't. Yeah, he's purring. Right, Renee? I do think like I grew up in a really small rural town and like the name of the game was just kind of blending in. The name of the game was just kind of looking like everybody else. That was just what you kind of had to do. I definitely. Oh, hi, Lisa. Oh, Lisa, I have some Victorian you might be interested in tonight. I don't know if you saw my preview. I don't remember if you've seen it or not. Um, I remember growing up, my grandma did not dress like everybody else. And I remember thinking, why doesn't my grandma just dress like other grandmas? And now I know. Now I know she was dopamine dressing and she didn't care what other grandmas thought. What you doing? What you doing? Why you got your claws in me? Why you got your claws in me, sir? I'm gonna put you down, okay? Oh, he just wants to snuggle. You can tell he's like falling asleep. He doesn't even really have his eyes open when I'm holding his chin up. He's just like falling asleep. Hmm. Oh, you saw it. Good, good, good. I'm excited to bring it to you guys. Okay, baby, we're gonna put you down. You gonna come back later, maybe? Hmm? Oh, okay, come on. I know you don't want to go down. I know. All right. Oh, yeah, hand-me-downs. So I'm an only child, so hand-me-downs weren't a thing for me. But I can imagine hand-me-downs as like siblings would be annoying. I can imagine. But man, parents, your kids grow so fast. I totally get it. Mm. Yeah, I know my friends kiddos, they do like a hand-me-down swap just like even in their neighborhood. And it's amazing how much clothing they don't have to get for their kids. Somebody else had a kid that, same size at certain times of the year. So the summer clothes make sense with summer and the winter makes sense with winter. And since kids grow like little weeds, they just pick them up. Yeah, they just get them. They just get the clothing. It looks brand new. The other kid was in it for like 2 months. Okay, so I am going to use a little bit of time to take to myself and going to talk about my book project. I promise we will get to the sale, but I do want to talk about the book. So the book is pretty much ready to go. I am super duper excited about it. But I'm not sure if oh, hi, Norley Jones. Hello. I'm not sure if everybody understands quite what Kickstarter is, quite what project-based crowdfunding is. I think everybody kind of knows what GoFundMe is, and that is used for like medical bills and emergencies. And project-based crowdfunding is what I'm doing to be able to publish the book. And that is all or nothing. Okay. So either I hit my goal or I get zero. That's how it's set up. Now that protects me as a creator, but it also protects you, right? And the reason project-based fundraising, a lot of them are set up that way, is because when artists want to make something, we budget everything we need to make this thing, right? We set out a budget, we know what we need to make. If we only got, let's say, even half of what we needed to make it, and then people were like, well, come on, make that play. We gave you half the money. It would financially be very hard for us to create that. Does that make sense? So that is why project-based crowdfunding is like that. That's why it's set up as all or nothing on some platforms. So right now my book is on an all or nothing, and I actually have the QR code right here if you want to go check it out. I do right now, I don't have anywhere near the amount of funding to get the book printed. Um, and that's the truth. That's just what it is. The book doesn't get printed. There is no other time to buy the book. This is it. This is acting kind of as a pre-order. Because the book is a beautiful historical archival book, it costs a lot to print. And so I have to do a minimum order that makes sense financially for people to be able to afford it. But you don't have to buy the book. You can put in like $5. You don't have to put in like the price of the book, but there are different tiers in there if you want to support more. Because the book is this beautiful full color archival book, if I were to order just one, it would be $280 for one book. Yeah. Nobody wants to pay $280 for one book. So the Kickstarter is set up so that the books are a more reasonable price for a high-end coffee table book. I know I have to order 100 of them. I know exactly how many I have to order to get them at a great price for y'all. So that's why the Kickstarter is set up for the amount it is. I will have an amazing announcement next week about the book. I just heard back from Marilyn Monroe's estate and got approval for something, and I'm so excited. I've been trying to get a hold of them, and I hadn't heard from Marilyn Monroe's estate. I was like, oh God, I have to get a lawyer because they're not getting back to me. And I did. I heard back from them just now. So so everything's good to go that I heard back from them. Everything that I kind of want to do. So yes, so I could really, really, truly use support on this. QR code's right here on Kickstarter. Even if you like search Catherine Young Kickstarter, Marilyn Monroe Kickstarter, you'll find it. It's there. Um, yeah, it's all or nothing. So if we don't make enough funds, the books, they just don't get printed. You can't buy the book later because I don't have a publisher. I'm a self-published author, so there is no publisher backing that will pay for books to be published to be bought later. That I think is a little confusing. And like I said, because the book is so beautiful and it's archival, you can't print a one-off. It's not like Amazon print on demand books, like a little paperback. It's just different. It's special. It's more special than that. So we need to do the larger order. So I just wanted everybody to kind of know a little bit about project-based funding because I think there's some confusion about that. And oh God, I keep going to the wrong side. So there's the QR code to the Kickstarter. And I could really, really use your support because I truly believe this community, my vintage loving community, wants to see these beautiful pieces that Marilyn Monroe owned. And there is no book on the market about Marilyn Monroe like this. This book is truly about, I know. Yes, no, you don't have to pay until it funds. If it doesn't fund, you don't pay anything. So, I know. Thank you so much for your support. It really means a lot to me. Um, there's no book on the market like this about Marilyn Monroe. This book is about the relationship of her with her fans. These are the pieces of mail she read and kept. So they're intimate conversations that she read and deemed important enough to save. This book, by showcasing the words of her fans, it's almost a love letter from Marilyn Monroe to her fans, acknowledging, they meant something to her. Historically, people say Marilyn Monroe loved her fans, and this book is evidence of it. Most books about Marilyn are either about her beautiful photography, her cinematography, her memoir. There's going to be a lot of murder mysteries coming up soon about her because of her 100th birthday. But this is the only book that really is a tribute to fans. And you getting to know like how much she loved her fans and what they thought of her. And there are so many incredible stories in this, so many incredible stories. If you also make sure to watch my shorts, I've been sharing shorts and I've been showing you items from the collection. Okay. And so far, basically all the birthday cards are from people she knew. So it's really cool. It's really just neat to find stuff and that she knew the people who handed her those cards. It's really cool. All right, all right. I've been babbling on long enough, but I next week on Saturday I will be doing a marathon, and we'll just be talking about the book. We'll probably be going letter by letter, trying to get funding. So I'm so excited. I have some big news about the book. And you guys you're gonna love it. I'm so excited. I heard back from Marilyn Monroe's estate, and I'm thrilled. You're gonna be thrilled. Okay, y'all. So this is a vintage live sale. If you haven't been to a vintage live sale before, that's cool. Just kind of watch, see how things go. Also, if I don't see, like, feel free to ask questions, okay? If I don't see your question, all these lovely people in the chat are so amazing. Somebody will help you, okay? Somebody will tell you what to do. Our community is the bee's knees. So also, if you win something, I need you to go to my website. Mine's a little different than a lot of people. On my website, there is a contact form, and it literally is just like any contact form on any website you've ever seen. And if you read it, it even tells you what to send me for the live sale. The contact form also is up here, and it's also down in the description below. So there's multiple ways to contact me. And you don't have to send your info early. Only send your info if you won the right to purchase an item, okay? Because I want to get your stuff. I will start the sale with a giveaway. We're going to do that. Let's see what else. I ship from Minnesota, so that is very centrally located. My average shipping prices tend to be like $11 to $12, somewhere in there. And it all depends on the size of your box, how heavy your box is, where you live. I charge you exactly. Um, oh goodness, let's see. If I did that around Christmas, do I need it? Nope, I'll have it then. I'll have it. I should have it. But if you haven't sent it before, then I won't have it. Nope, but I should have it. Um, so I am centrally located. I charge you exactly what the discounted shipping on Pirate Ship is. I do not charge you for my time shipping. I do not charge you for the materials. You get the exact quote that I get from the post office. Okay, so just know that. Um, oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Don't be proud of me yet. It doesn't exist yet. The the book, it does not exist. As of right now, I have not been able to make the book come to life. That's real. Like that's true. I need support to do it. So, and I can tell you right now, I have stuck about as much money into this book as I need to print it. So, um, I did my taxes just this last week, and this channel lost so much money last year. It was embarrassing. It was over 11 that I lost on this channel. Because it costs money to do everything and to run a vintage channel, and I sold a lot less last year. So I just had to laugh. I have never watched or lost that much money on this channel. I usually get close to breaking even, but I lost a lot of money. But it's fine. It's a write off, Renee. Like, it is what it is. And you got to remember, I made a lot of money on this channel too. Like, I did. I brought in thousands of dollars on this channel. But when you look at expenses for things, the stuff I bought for the book, it all adds up, right? So, yeah, Ope is right. Ope. Okay, I'm trying to think, is there anything else? Oh, one last thing. I do not do just in case. We don't do it here. And it's just because, as you can see, I have a smaller amount of people on the sale compared to other sales. And so I don't really think I need to do just in case. If I start seeing that somebody's coming in sniping stuff over and over and over, I will deploy just in case. Like, that's not fun. It's not fun coming to a sale where somebody snags all the things. I mean, that's not fun. So I will always be watching. I will always see if we need to deploy just in case. But it just hasn't been needed on my channel. My channel's smaller. So um okay. So we are going to start with a giveaway. Now, you do have to be subscribed for the giveaway. That isn't any kind of scheme. All it is we set up our channels to subscribers only because it keeps the bots out and the trolls because they don't tend to subscribe to channels, right? Um, and um, so you will need to be in the chat to do the giveaway, okay? But you do have to be subscribed. So lurkers, this is your chance to get something from the sale. I know not everybody can get something from the sale. I've definitely been in sales where I couldn't afford anything. That happens, right? And so this is my way of giving back, okay? So everybody has a chance for this. I will mail this out to you free of charge. I will put this in a nice hard postcard envelope. It's a super duper cute little Easter postcard. See a little cutie little guy coming out of an egg. He's like a little Dutch guy. And it says, "We will have a jolly time as ut the Easterheims we chime." I don't think it's another language. I think it's trying to get you to say it with an accent. Super duper cute little Easter postcard. It does say on the back, it's not postmarked, but it does say from grandma to Martin Walter. I'm guessing this is like the 1920s through 1940s, somewhere in there. Yeah, it's cute. It's a cute one. And then I have some really good St. Patty's postcards today that I'm excited about. All right. So if you want to be entered into the giveaway, put the word hop in the chat, okay? Enter the word hop, HOP, and I will choose a winner, okay? And this little postcard, this sweet little postcard will come to you. Oh, there we go. There it goes. This is like one of my favorite parts of the sale, giving stuff away. I don't know why. Honestly, I think this is my favorite part of the sale because I get to see all of you, if that makes sense. I mean, I know it's not your face, I understand, but like I get to see everybody that's here that isn't maybe chatting or talking. And it's just so nice to see all these names. All right, we're gonna stop and I'm gonna put it in the chat, okay? All right. There's the stop. Oh, you guys are good. You didn't even go after the stop. Okay, people know me. Probably know I'm gonna choose lucky number 13. It's one of my favorites. Now you gotta trust me on this one. You will look higher in the chat than you think you are. It's just the way YouTube works. You got to trust me. I am going to count and see what I can see on my end. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Dawn DeJulio, this is yours. Thank you. And thank you everybody who entered. I'm always like, I don't know, I'm always just amazed like how many people will enter, and it's just, I don't know, it's a very feel good moment for me. So thank you everybody. And let's get this party started. Okay, I got to, let's see. I got to put in the giveaway. I don't think I have it in my spreadsheet. Oh my goodness. Goodness gracious. Oh, also, I do my own spreadsheet, okay? So between items, there's going to be some downtime while I enter some stuff. I am my own mod. So just know that there will be a little bit more time between items than on some sales than you're used to. It's a great time for you to refresh, to make sure you're not stuck in the leg swamp, So just know like between items is a great time to refresh and to catch up. Oh my God, what do I start with? Y'all, this is a really good sale. I'm really excited about this. Okay, I think, okay, where do I start? I don't know. Okay. All right. Get yourself together, young. Get yourself together. Let's see. I know what I want to start with. I want to start with, let's see. Let's box. Let's see. I want to start with, okay, I'm going to start with, I'm calling it a mystery box, but you can see a lot of what's in there. Okay. So what this original box was, and it's green, and that's why I chose it for St. Patty's Day. It's this beautiful kind of green, and it looks like birch bark trees, this box. And it's a chocolate box. That's what this initially was. Now, this stuff is just bursting out of it. We are starting it at 14. In here, we got old spools of thread, a Victorian calling card. Let's see, what else is in here? Oh, little measuring tape, a nest for spring. We got some different rickracks. We got some beautiful button sets. There's more buttons back here. They're all just kind of a green theme. Let's see what else. There's another doily in there. We got teeny little bottles. One little chenille chick. He's a little smushy, but you can get him out of there. We got, let's see. Ooh, this actually has a tiny little thing right on it. Is that an earring? Yeah, it's a beautiful little earring on it. So it's just a fun little lot for like a crafter. Just a bunch of silly little stuff. To be quite honest, it does not all fit in this box. I just thought it was fun and wanted to just make something fun. So the big buttons are good. Yes, they are. And let's count down for you, Renee, okay? So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bid. And wow, we have 40 people here. Thank you, everybody. That's amazing. Hmm. I mean, I have not been on in a long time, so to me, it's amazing that that many people are here. Thank you. I truly appreciate it. Renee, you got this one. This is fun. I mean, there's just a lot of cool things in there, so you'll enjoy it. A lot of cute little crafting pieces. Let's see. Okay, and we'll make that one finished. I'm gonna go for dolls right now. Dolls are typically not my thing, but we're gonna go for it. Okay, we're gonna go for some Cupid love here, right? I guess one's a true Cupid and one's just not a true Cupid, but Yeah, let's go for dolls and let's see how it goes. So we got a choice here, and I will show both of them. And I just put Cupid style dolls because they kind of look like a Cupid style, but one of them really is called a googly. But we got this beautiful little girl here, and she is a Chalkware Prize Cupid. I believe her hair to be mohair. Her arms are on there like that. She's a biggin. I would say she's 10 plus inches. She's a big one. So this is like that Chalkware carnival style little girl. And I do think this is her original dress. I do think this crepe paper was her original dress. Now, what I love about like the kind of St. Patty's Day feel is that her base is green. It's a little little chippy with the paint, but like that's how these get. I'm actually really amazed with how good her face is. Um, yeah, and her paint over her whole body overall looks pretty darn good. So she is adorable. She is your first choice. And like I said, her hair, I do believe it to be mohair. I don't believe it to be real human hair, but she is adorable. And then the next offering, she's about the same size, as you can see. The next offering, this one does need the stand to stand up. Now, this little girl is called a googly. I've never picked one of these up, but she is vintage. I do not believe she's antique. I do believe she is reproduction of an antique style doll. But what's really cool about her is she does have like bendable elbows. I haven't found any damage on her, and like I adore her side eye. Like her side eye is on point, and her knees also have that bend. She's got cute little shoes and little socks and a little petticoat. She's super cute. I've never picked up anything like this before, but I was very drawn to her because to me she felt like a Cupid, right? I actually had to kind of look her up and find out what she was. Because I didn't, yeah, I didn't know what she was. I thought she was maybe a Cupid, but she's actually called a googly. So I am not seeing any interest on that, so we're going to count it down. If you're interested in one of them, put in the 26, and here we go. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's a bit end. I think like making myself laugh is like the number one thing to have a channel for. Oh, hi, Isabel. Hi. I don't think I said hi to you earlier. She does look like a Campbell Soup kid. That is a great point. Total Campbell Soup kid vibes. Yes, I would agree. It's a jump scare. All right, Isabel, which one are you interested in? Are you interested in the Chalkware Carnival Cupid? And she does have her original dress, or our Googly girl. She's a little different. They're about the same size. This one does stand on its own, where this one needs the stand, and you will get the stand if you're getting her. Yeah, good call on the Campbell Soup Kid. She totally looks like a Campbell Soup Kid. Oh, you don't want to separate them? Okay. And you know what's kind of cool? This is one person's collection. So they have been together for a while. So they're both yours. Thank you so much. I thanks. That's wonderful. Thank you. But they have been together and now they'll stay together. Okay. But yes, they came from the same collection. They can like stand together and hang out. Hi, Captain Jack. I see you. I know. I know, baby boy. We'll see if he can come up again. We'll see. Sometimes he won't let me like reach and grab him. He's sometimes a little stinker. Let's do Let's do another thing that I just like haven't seen before. I'm a big fan of doing the things I haven't seen before. Isn't that cute to have them both? Yes, I agree too. Thank you. Oh, hi, baby boy. Are you are you gonna just come here now? Is that what's gonna happen? All right, do you have to come up? Okay. All right. All right. Come on. Come on, sir. We'll go say hi to your fans. They love you. Say hi. Okay. You know, baby boy, you're heavy. Yes, you are. Look at his little peats. Do you see his little dark peats down here? You're heavy. You're like 20 pounds. Look at him. He's like closing his eyes, falling asleep. He's such a cuddle bug. Such a cuddle bug. Like he's not the brightest baby. In fact, he's one of the more dumb kitties I've ever had, but I love him so much, you guys. I love him so much. Um, and I think because he's blind, he seems a little like little doofier, because he runs into stuff. Um, but I love him so much, and I was not supposed to get him. And the cat distribution system, it delivered, and I love him. Oh God, I love him so much. Um, all right, let's do this fun little piece that really like made me think of Bridgerton. Let's see. This piece just reminded me of Bridgerton so much. Let's see. And we're going to start it at 16. Now, I did look these up online because I didn't really know what it, oops, I didn't mean to put that in there. Let's get that out of the way. This is a really good price for what these go for. Because I just didn't know. I have never seen these before. So this is very good price for what they go for. Um, So this is a little house, and what this reminds me of is like a putz house. I would say it's about 5.5 inches tall and about 6.5 inches wide. It is in exceptional shape. All those little pieces, they're all separate pieces of balsa wood or like a straw. It's a little shinier than balsa wood, so it might be some. Oh, hi. Hi, Sharon Spencer. Hello. So it might not technically be balsa wood, but like when I hear it in my head, it's like balsa wood, if that makes sense. But it might be a different material because it's a little shiny, as you can see. But oh my gosh, like look at the detail in those windows. Those are all singular little pieces of wood doing that. And like look at the detail on the roof. Look at the like it's a pattern. Isn't that amazing? And like the little thing around the chimney, the little design, that's a tiny little piece of wood all the way around. Amazing detail. I mean, look at the detail on those windows. That's insane. Very beautiful. This was the best, and look, it does have a balcony, so you could set something up there. Um, this was the best shape one. This one was a really good shape. Others I saw were not in such good shape. It does open. I do believe it's a chocolate box. I do believe that's what it was. On the bottom, I just left what was on there. It does say made in China, but I do think it's like an older made in China. I think this is mid-century. I don't think this is like 90s. It is neat. Did I miss Pam? Miss Pam, I love you, lady. Thank you for coming over and supporting. Thank you, sweetheart. So let's count this down for you, Isabel. This is such a fun find. So yeah, I've never seen this before. Miss Pam, have you seen these before? It's a little chocolate box. I've never seen them before. I've only seen like putz houses, and this is just like so Bridgerton. I can't get over it. Isabel, you are gonna love this when you get this. Just look at those tiny pieces. Is that not amazing? It's so detailed. It's so cool. So they're from the 60s and they were for chocolate. Okay, thank you. Thank you for confirming. Because I was thinking, I was like, this looks mid-century to me. This doesn't look 90s. All right, so 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, Three, two, one, and a bid end. I do think this would be cute for Christmas. I do think this would be cute, like with putz houses and little trees, because it's very like Georgian era, which I absolutely love. But yeah, this just screamed Bridgerton to me, and I loved it. I loved it so much. Isabel, this is coming your way. I cannot wait until you see this in person. The tiny little cutout details are just all that. That's not painted, that's cut out pieces. It's just ridiculous. You're gonna love it. It's just a nerdy, fun, different thing. Hmm. Okay, let's see. And for 60. All right. Where's my Victorian lovers? Let's get into some Victorian. Where are you? This is your warning. The big Victorian thing is coming in 2 items, okay? The one that I bet a bunch of people are here for. This is your warning. um, so let's do this glove box, and then we'll do the frame, which I think a lot of people are here for the frame because it's very unique. So we are going to do this glove box, and it is an amazing shape. And we're starting it at 18. And I did just recently pick this up. And the reason I grabbed it was because of the beautiful greens. I thought that'd be wonderful for St. Patty's. So what's also cool about this one is it has two lovely ladies. And I can't get enough of my lovely ladies. So we got one, she's wearing blue, and she's kind of like, it almost looks like she's like curtsying a little bit. And then over here, we got a little lady in pink. She kind of feels a little like a showgirl to me, a little bit. It's in really good condition. The sides are in really excellent condition. Usually this it is very reflective, if you can't tell. This reflective decoupage paper on the side usually is cracked and torn. This is not. I mean, it does have wear on the edges, okay? Like that, it does, it has that, but like not how these usually are. So the inside does have foxing, but it does have its liner, which is pretty dang cool. I mean, like fully lined, really good condition, green tones for St. Patty's, and I think you can use this for spring. I think this would be beautiful for Christmas. So good, so good. Lisa, let's count it down for you, my dear. This is a really lovely one. I just picked this up. Oh, and this bottom cushion, it comes out. So if you want to hide your secret love letters underneath it, just saying. All right, let's count this down for you. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bid end. Oh, thank you, Miss Pam. That means a lot. Thank you. Um, I try to get the pretties. Lisa, this is all yours for 18. Congratulations, it's beautiful. I really do like this one. I was tempted to keep this one. Okay, we're doing the big one. This is the highest start for the night. This is probably the item that a lot of people are here for. I can be completely honest in saying I've never seen this before. Heather has seen them online, but never in person. I didn't know they existed. Um, I was looking online trying to find them. I only found one listing and it had a pair of them, and they were going for over 100 for the pair. So I'm trying to like price this appropriately, and it is in immaculate condition. So this is my highest price start, and it is going to start at 40. Okay. I know that's a lot. I don't usually start things that high. And I'm like, okay. But this is a gorgeous German die cut picture frame, fully embossed. I'm going to really try to get in there so you can see all the detail. The front of this is in insanely good condition. I don't, it looks like somebody just bought it, to be quite honest. Now this holds a 4x6, so I put an Easter postcard in there. I just slid a cute Easter postcard in there. Hi, Found Treasures by Jean. Hello. You can slide stuff in through the back, but with the postcard, I just kind of like slid it in the front. I found that to be easier. Now, when this postcards comes out, I'm not going to do it on the live. I don't want anything to happen. It does say made in Germany. Okay. That is printed right on there. So you will see that. Here's a better look at the bottom. It's just perfect. And I will be honest, there was more than one of these in the lot I bought. I am keeping the other one because it was pretty damaged. But this one is perfect. Now it does have its original easel, but it's seen some better days. It will work. I do think the easel will work, but it has a couple wrinkles. I would probably do something else than use the, I mean, you can use the easel. I think it's going to work, but I would probably do something else because I wouldn't want to like crack it a little more. But look at that back. And that's all paper. So this is like a hard cardboard paper. So this is basically like a large German die cut and a little bit thicker. Here, I want you to hear what it sounds like. So it's like, it's almost like a postcard. So this is an 8x10 and it fits a 4x6. So, all right, I'm gonna do one more pass at it so everybody can see it. And then we'll count it down, okay? Isn't it neat? I truly didn't know this existed. I think it's fantastic. I've never seen anything like it. So, oh, Miss Pam hasn't seen one of these in person. Yes. I always love when I like find stuff that other sellers haven't seen. Like it just is like, you know. Oh, I hoofed my brooch right off. Okay, let's count it down. Thank you for your bits, everyone. I see you. Thank you so much. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bid end on this beauty. It's really special. Like whatever you put in here is a really special picture because this is really special. All right, let's see what happened. There was some action there at the end. Okay, on my side. Oh, just snuck in there, Isabel. You get it for 59. Thank you everybody for your bids on that. I think that's a good price on this. Thank you everybody. Thank you everybody for your bids. And you get the Easter postcard. And that's a die cut one too. And he's really cute. So thank you everybody for your interest on this one. I'm a little sad to see that one go. It's really cool. Oh. Okay, Isabel. Let's see. Now I do have some Victorian glassware. I'm not going to get to that right away. We'll get to that as we go. But I do have I do have some Victorian glassware. I have a Victorian fan that is in exceptional condition. It's not a reproduction as far as I can tell. And I have some beautiful books. Oh gosh, let's break the mold a little. Let's do some kitsch because I have some fabulous kitsch in this sale. Just fabulous. So I barely ever see Holt Howard that is at a price I can pick up for you guys. It's always priced high. It's always priced retail. So it's not something I can pick up for you. But I can I can sell these ones. So I have the Holt Howard Kitties, salt and pepper. Now, the most damage on this is little chips on that ear, and that is just a little bit of black marker. That's all it is, okay? So they're really good condition other than that, really good condition. They have their stickers, okay? And they have their squeaks. The squeaks do not squeak, as you can hear. They're all stopped up, but they're there, and that's the important part. And they have their stickers, which like I don't think I've even found these with complete stickers before. So I was very excited I found these. I will be posting a video soon. Unfortunately, you guys are getting the items before the video. So in the video, I will tell people what is sold, but this was my last find at the end of the day, and I basically squealed. And also, if you have never seen these Holt Howard shakers in person, I know they look super cute on the screen, but they are much, much more like curvy than they look. Like they're almost kind of leaning this way. They're not just like this, they're like leaning in. They're really cool in person. If you have never seen these shakers before, or if you end up seeing them in like a case, ask to take them out and look at them because they're much more, there's more going on than on the screen kind of shows. They're cooler than the screen shows. I see you, Gail. Thank you so much. Let's count these down for you, okay? So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bid and on these little sweeties. You know, the leg is not horrible, horrible tonight. At least I don't think so. I mean, it's still there, but I'm not like, you know what I mean. Gail, you got them for 25. Congratulations. And I don't sell kitties that often. I always keep the kitties. Gail, have you been to the new Dutch store? Have you been there since they became under the new ownership yet? The ladies seem really wonderful. Still the same vendors, but the business is it's a new name. It used to be Hopped Antique, and now it's called Dutch Door Vintage, and it's owned by a new mother and daughter, and they seem super sweet. Let's see. Okay, this is cool. Let's do this one. We're gonna start this at 14. And this is just so perfect for St. Patty's. So this sweet little dude, I don't think it's actually a creamer. I think it's supposed to be a miniature teapot, but it is beautiful. There's no damage on it that I can see. The gold is luster, as you can see, and it is double-sided. So you get double the fun on that. Now the lid looks great, and the lid is also cute little shamrocks. Dutch store is in Apple Valley. And that's in the Twin Cities. Now on the bot, I'm gonna screw this up. I'm just gonna tell you right now. It's you'll know the name. I'm gonna butcher it though. It's Watcherbach. I know I said that wrong. I know I did, but that's a very collectible name. So it's watch your, I know that's wrong. I'm so sorry, but like that's what it is. This is about 4 inches tall, okay? But it just, I love that it's like got this like nouveau vibe to it. Makes me really happy. Oh, good. I'm so glad, Gail. And I see you, Renee. So let's count this beautiful baby down for you, okay? So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bid end on this little beauty. I don't know about anyone else, but I do like find St. Patty's stuff as hard to find. So I like save it and hoard it like all year just to bring it now because it's just like it's very hard to find. Oh, yes, absolutely. Yes, I agree. Their booth is fantastic. I concur. But then again, we have some of the same interests and stuff. Oh, I need to put my hair up. I'm getting hot. Thank you so much, my dear. That is all yours, Renee. You're gonna like that. That's fun. That's a good, really beautiful piece. I feel like that's a piece that might not come off on the screen as beautiful as it actually is. Um, okay. Do, 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 do. All right, and we're going to do, let's do another little. Let's do another little. Um, we'll do a little Victorian piece. Now, I do not think this is silver plated. It is not marked as far as I could see. Okay. Um, I could always be wrong. I don't see any marking on it. So, um, ooh, excuse me. Let's see. Um, let's start this at 16. So this is a beautiful figural napkin ring. Now, this is not the beauty shot. The beauty shot is the side. Isn't that beautiful? And it's the same on this side and the same on this side. So you've got 2 roses, one on either side, okay? I don't see any marking on it. I've looked and looked and looked. If there was a marking on it, I would assume it would say quadruple plate, okay? But beautiful figural napkin ring. Now on the top, and it's not inscribed like really deep, and so I'll show you this, but I will read it. But it is inscribed, okay? I want you to see that. And what it says is June 17th, 97. So this is definitely from 1897. Because it's dated like that, I guess I would assume it's like a wedding like giveaway. Do you know what I mean? Like everybody takes their napkin ring, I'm guessing. I don't know. Or like a really fancy party. So I thought wedding, but it's very pretty. Thank you for your bids, everybody on this. I see you. Mm, I'm having coffee late at night, y'all. Always a bad choice. All right, let's count this down. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bid end. All right, we had some action at the end. Let's see what's going on. Lisa, you got it for 20. Thank you, everybody, for your bids. That's a really pretty one. I think I've only found one other figural napkin ring before that I was able to bring. I think I've only found one, and I know Heather collects them, and I know she's found some that are like elaborate, like beyond. But I definitely haven't found any that I could pick up. So Okay, we're gonna do something. It's another little small. It's very delicate. I was shocked that there was no damage on this. Like shocked. I got it in an auction lot. I wasn't super thrilled with the auction house because it looked like they were hiding damage on stuff once I got my lots. But this piece I was hoping would be damage free, and it was damage free. Now it's definitely in the style of Italian Capodimonte, but it is not. It is made in Japan. So it is this beautiful lidded dish and it's all reticulated, okay? Absolutely gorgeous. It's about 4 inches tall and about 5 inches wide. I'm going to show you all of it, okay? But it's perfect. It is perfect. And I was just dumbfounded. I thought it was going to be damaged. So here is the lid. I mean, so delicate. And I love the rose is perfect. The little pieces are perfect. And so here's how I know it is not Italian. It has the sticker on it and it says authentic Kusaga ware, Japan, handcrafted. Well, hello. Hi, Solitary Homestead. So there is the original sticker. But it's just, it's gorgeous. And then this edge also has texture. It's like a rope texture with the gold. Ooh, a little dirty in there. Whoops. I should probably clean that out a little more. That's a little dirt. And then here's the base of it. It almost kind of has a little bit of a saucer feel, but I am a sucker for anything with feet because I always feel like they're from Beauty and the Beast and like they're going to walk away. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. That's just me. But the reticulation continues onto the edge, which is just fantastic. And then you can see this has like a little scallop design. There is gold wear on the feet here. Actually, I take that back. I don't think that's gold wear. I think that's what it's supposed to be. It like loops around kind of like a conch shell, the design, and then somebody put little felties on the bottom to protect it. That's not gold wear. That's how that foot is supposed to be. I take that back. Um, So I do not see any interest in this, so we'll count it down. And if anyone's interested at 24 in this amazingly delicate little one, get in there now. Because this is fantastic. I'm going to take it to my antique booth and I guarantee it's going to sell because this is really special. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bid end on this one. Well, thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's good to be live streaming. Okay, we're gonna pass. We're gonna pass on this one. I am gonna take this to my antique booth. So if you message me about it, it might be a hot second before I can go get it. But if you message me like tonight about it, I'll be able to go get it. But I'm taking it tomorrow morning because I work at the antique store tomorrow. Okay. Let's do okay, so these are Victorian. I'm not sure how much interest is going to be in these, but I am again, this is a piece that I can take to my antique booth. But I love these. I Both of them I thought were so interesting with how much paint was on them and how great the paint was and how wonderful this would be for like a dark academia or like a man's room. That I had to pick them both up. I just had to. So, okay, so we're doing a choice. We're gonna start at 24. This is a gorgeous Goofus glass vase and look how good the paint is. Is that not wild? It's like just an amazing, amazing condition for the paint. And it's dark and it's moody, and I love everything about it. So I would say this is about 10 inches tall ish. Very, very good size vase. It does have paint wear, as you can see looking in it, it is there. But because there's so much paint on it from afar, you can't see it because the light does not go through with how good the paint is, okay? So that is your first choice. Now remember, this is cold paint. This is a cold paint antique vase, which means water went in here. I mean, I'm dumbfounded. I don't know how the paint is so good on this new Art Nouveau piece. I don't know. It's like practically an antique miracle. So I had to pick it up. I was just in awe. And then I picked this up. To be quite honest, I thought this was custard glass. It is not. It is milk glass, okay? But I have never seen one of these painted this much and with the paint so nicely still on it. It has the top. The top is a little rough here, but not bad. And I'll show you that. So you can tell it was used. It's got some wear on there. But I've never seen one with this much paint. It's so like, this is so like, again, it feels very Bridgerton. It feels very Georgian era. It feels very extra. Yeah, isn't that neat? Thank you. I think these are neat. So both of these I was just kind of dumbfounded by. And I see you, Renee. So let's count down for you, okay? If anyone is interested in either of them, you'll have to get in now, okay? So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bid end. And to be quite honest, I paid to learn on this one. I paid too much for this, but that's okay. Sometimes it happens. Sometimes you pay to learn. All right, Renee, 24, you have choice. You can take one or the other or both. So you could say vase or vanity jar, either, both. They're both spectacular. Absolutely amazing pieces. The gold, this one. It's really neat, isn't it? Yeah, like I said, I paid up for this one. I paid to learn because I thought it was custard and it is not, but I don't regret picking it up. I think it's very special. Very special piece. Congratulations. Congratulations. 24. It does, doesn't it? It does remind me of a genie bottle too. I agree. Oh, the other cat's here. That's kind of funny. She doesn't usually come out. Hi, sweetheart. What you doing? Lily girl, you don't usually come over here. Let's see if we can get the other one. We don't usually get the other one. Let's see. We'll try. Come here. Come here, Lily girl. Come here. This one's really fluffy. She's pretty and she knows it. Hi. Can you say hi to everybody? Yeah, she's super fluffy. She's super pretty. She's only like 6 pounds. She's tiny little cat compared to Captain Jack. He's like 20 and she's like 6. Oh, she doesn't want to be held anymore. Okay, okay, okay. She's my old lady. So I think she's like 14, 15, something like that. Oh. And let's see, let's put this one over here because let's do some more kitsch. I don't have very much more kitsch, but let's do some more kitsch. I got some adorable Joseph originals. I don't know about you guys, but I never find. Yeah, she's like, we're good. We're done. We're done. Human, put me down. You're messing with my fluff. Um, I I don't find Joseph originals that often, especially the animals, especially the animals. So I did have to go price check these online because I wanted to make sure I was pricing them good for you guys. Because I was thinking one of these was more expensive, but I feel comfortable starting them at this. So we have two really kitschy Joseph's originals. And there's not much stuff for frog people, you know? So I'm excited about that. So we got this little froggy, and he's got a little butterfly on his head, and he does have his original Joseph sticker. No damage that I can see. And he's really kind of derpy and kind of adorable and sweet. And his sculpt is there's a lot of movement in this one. Really cute. And there's not a lot of vintage for the frog collectors. So I was really excited about him. He's about I would say 3 inches tall and probably 3 inches wide. Just really expressive, really cute. And then this little sweetie is like the most snooty little pootie I have ever seen. So again, no damage on her, but oh my God, she looks like a little cartoon. I'm so in love. She reminds me of Lady and the Tramp of her puppies. Again, the original Joseph original sticker is on her. And she's such a beautiful sculpt. She's so beautiful. I can't get over it. So yeah, both of these just have really great sculpts, and I don't see these. Whenever I run into Joseph Originals, I see like the ladies. I don't see these little ones. All right, I see you, Daisy girl. Let's count it down for you, okay? So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bid end on these little sweeties. I know. The side eye is just, it's like the best part of a vintage, right? Side eye? It is, isn't it? Ooh, we had some action at the end. Dawn, you get first choice at 15. Let me know which one you're interested in or both. Oh, these are so cute. Yeah, I never find these little guys. And they both have their original sticker, although this one's on the bottom. You want the dog? Okay, all yours. And then Daisy Gal, if you are still interested in the frog for 14, is still up. Yay! Oh my gosh, great. Sounds like you two got what you wanted, which is wonderful. Do, do, do. And then, oh, whoop, I totally spelled that wrong, but that's okay. I can figure that out. Okay. All right, let's do some beautiful books. I know we have some beautiful book lovers. They're all different, but they're all beautiful. I did unfortunately notice that one had a ripped page inside that I didn't know about when I got it, but it's such a beautiful book. I think it's fine, but I will show you. One of them does have a ripped page inside. I wasn't aware of when I picked it up. Let's see. Where are you, books? Where are you? Okay, we're gonna start these at 14, and this is choice. We got 3 books, okay? And quite honestly, I'm selling these because they're beautiful. I judge books by their cover. I just do. That's just how I roll. I just think this one would be beautiful for display. Heart Songs. And it's got this beautiful young lady, and it looks like she's playing the piano for her grumpy grandparents, which I'm in love with. It's a pretty large book. The spine is beautiful too. It has some decoration on it. And this one is early 1900s. Let me look. Let me look at the date on that. Um, where is it? I know it was here. 1909. So here is the inside of it. And it says this book was contributed to by 20,000 people. But yes, it's a songbook. That's exactly what it is. It's songs all the way through, but I think it's gorgeous. Next beautiful book, totally different one. This is the one that has a rip page that I didn't realize. Is this gorgeous fairy cover. Okay. Absolutely beautiful. It does have some like bending and warping a little bit. I do think it probably was smushed somewhere at some point, but I love the fairy. I love it. I don't care. It's gorgeous. And I love that it says through fairy halls. I love that. Here's the spine. Okay. And this one does have a rip page that I didn't realize when I bought it, but that's okay. But just look at how beautifully illustrated this one is. It's got gorgeous stuff happening. And what is this from? This is 1928, okay? Let's see here. Oh, here. No, where is it? Where is the rip page? Right here. This page is ripped, and I wish I would have known it when I got it, but this page is ripped right here. But I mean, it's beautiful. It's gorgeous. The assembling of the Fae. They come from beds of lichen green. They creep from Mullen's velvet screen. Um, so what does it say? So I don't know what this is. Some from Mullen, let's see. Some on the backs of beetles fly from the silver tops of moon-touched trees, where they swung in the cobweb hammocks high and rocked about in the evening breeze. And now they throng the moonlight grade above and below on every side, their little minimum forms arrayed in a tricksy pomp of fairy pride. It's just fabulous. And this one does have illustrations all around. I mean, just look at that. Look at this. It's gorgeous. So gorgeous. I love this little fairy. She's very cheeky. They almost look like brownies. These almost look like brownies. I think that's kind of what they're supposed to be. But yeah, there's illustrations all the way through this. So that's another choice. And then this one is rough and tumble, but I bought it because of that, because I loved the look. So this one is it's seen better days, but it's an old Bible. And I love everything about it. I love how smushed it is. I love the gold inside. I love the wear and tear on this. So I'm not mad at the wear and tear. Now it says 1931 on this. It's one of those Bibles where you barely can read it. It's got ripped pages. I love this. I love this so much. And I know some people collect old Bibles, so I just had to save it. It's perfect in my opinion. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And we don't have any interest. Okay, let's count them down. Sorry, guys, I shouldn't have taken so much time. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bid end. Choo, choo, choo. All right, we're going to pass on those. Those are going into my antique booth as well. So you can contact me tonight. But after tonight, they gonna be gone. Oh, I know. I just love, like, my favorite part about that Bible is how the edges are curled in. So you know this person shoved it in some sort of like bag or satchel. Do you know what I mean? Like they just shoved it in, like and it would like could barely fit. Do you know what I mean? Like you just tell. Like I don't know. I'm weird, but I love that because you can just tell that this person just like wherever it went, he just shoved it in there. It had to rough and tumble with them. So it definitely did not get like it definitely was mobile. It definitely went places. It didn't get just shoved in a drawer and left there. It definitely went with this person places. Okay, I have not sold this one before. I think it is just lovely, so I picked it up. Doo, 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 doo. After this one, we'll do the clay pipes, and then we'll do the Victorian fan. The Victorian fan is insanely good looking. No, my booth is, you can go to Antiques at the Pharmacy. It's on 7th Street in North St. Paul, and it is open Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And it's from 11 to 4 on Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And then noon to 4 on Sunday. So it has very limited hours. Most of the people working are volunteers like me. We have booths and then we do some time there. Um, but it's a cute little mon pa, and there is a second antique shop on that row. So you can go hit two antique shops. Plus, there's a vintage book shop. There is a sugar-free ice cream shop. There is an old-time candy shop. There is an amazing restaurant that is like 1950s diner themed. There's a really good Chinese place. And in the summer on Fridays, every other weekend is a vintage car show. And so there's bands and food trucks, and it's just a fun thing they do Friday evening. So it's actually a really sweet little area. So really kind of neat. Okay, what was I saying? Okay, we're gonna start this at 14. I definitely haven't figured out how to make my booth feel like me yet. I'm still struggling with it. But I really wanted to start at a Mon Pa place. That's where I wanted to start, and this is exactly what it is. It's a very small shop. So this is a beautiful Mother Mary and baby. Hi, Barbara. But just gorgeous. It's so beautiful. Now, this is metal, even though it's supposed to look like zebra wood, right? But it is metal. I would say this is about 9 inches tall. Gorgeous print. Now on the back, you can tell it's pretty old. This is an oldie. I think it's like 40s. If not, maybe even a little earlier, but it's really beautiful piece. And what I love about ovals is if you have a gallery wall, you should really put in different shapes. And ovals are one of my favorite shapes to add in there. Because if you have a gallery wall that's just different squares and rectangles, you can tell when a picture frame is slightly off. Do you know what I mean? Like you can see it really easily. But if you separate things out with different shapes, different size things, weird objects on the wall, your eye can't pick up on those little unlevel parts. And so when you have a gallery wall, you really want to stick with just a wide variety of visuals. You don't want it to be exactly the same because those little teeny inconsistencies are going to drive you nuts. Also, when you decorate with an oval or a circle, you want to do like fonts do. Now, you may not notice this, but fonts actually, the O's, a little bit of the O sticks up above the line and a little bit below. And that's because there's less up here than, like, say, like an L, you know? And so your eye gets tricked by that. And so when you hang ovals, it is perfectly okay to hang them a little bit off. I would put it even a little bit up or a little bit low from its, next line point, and your eye won't see it. So that's why I love round pieces. I'm a designer. I'm a little bit of a perfectionist. And when things aren't perfect, it bothers me. And this helps my eye not like freak out. Um, oh, I see you, Renee. Let's count it down for you. So 10. Oh, sorry about the glare. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bid end. This is a special piece. I don't know if I've ever seen this one. Um, there's a lot of like Mother Mary that I'm used to seeing, a lot of lithograph I'm used to seeing. Um, what I really like about this is she really looks like a 1930s woman. She almost looks modern, like she almost looks like just a mother and child. I think you could argue that it is just a mother and her child, even more than Mother Mary, but she's beautiful. Yay, I'm glad. It does. It really does look like a tinted photo. It for sure is like a litho, but it does look like a tinted photo. And you got that for 14. Thank you so much. Oh, there was this beautiful tinted photo. Oh, I'm totally not gonna be able to find it, am I, right now? Oh, I'll show it to you guys. There was something I picked up recently that was a gorgeous tinted photo. Um, has everyone seen what? Oh, yeah. Yes. Do you want to see it? I can turn you and you can see it. It's a crescent moon. You don't usually get to see it on camera, though. Hmm. I hope I didn't make anyone sick. I'm so sorry. Okay, let's do these cool little clay pipes and postcards, okay? And this is going to be choice, and we're going to start at 18 for choice. These are just so fun. Okay, so I do believe these are vintage because they do say Japan on them. But other than that, they're like exact reproductions of these clay pipes that I guess were once made in the antique era. They're gorgeous. So it's like real size. It has this bow on it. I mean, I would take the bow off, but I'm leaving it for people if they want it. But look at, they got beautiful symbols. Does say made in Japan. Okay. So each one of these lots, you get a pipe and you get a beautiful postcard. Okay. So the first one is this lady on the sea. You get it with the pipe. And this says March 13th, 1912 on the back. And I love my lovely ladies. So you got to have some lovely ladies. This is all lovely ladies. Fair warning. um, the next one, how cool is this one? Because it has a pipe. And you'll get a pipe with it. All the pipes are in similar condition. They're the same. I've never really seen these before. But I did look them up online and they're reproductions of antiques. And these are definitely, since they say Japan, they're definitely quite old. But yeah, I love this one with the women and then the pipe. So you get that together. And this is my favorite. Oh, and this one does not have anything on the back. And this is my favorite. I was going to keep this one, but she's amazing. Whoops, whoops, whoops. There. Sorry about the reflection. But she's gorgeous. I love how she's in front of the harp and the harp still has like the lady shape with the wings. Isn't she beautiful? So pretty. And then you get the little pipe. But yeah, I just think they're cool. I don't know. I've never seen them before. And then this one is March 9th, 1909. And the person wrote March 8th, 1909 on the back. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, but I don't know if they like this exact fancy or are they more plain? Let's see. Oh goodness, there's no interest. Okay. Let's count them down. So there's no interest in these. Okay, so 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bid end. Sometimes I just realize like I'm just like going on and 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 on. And it's like, what are you doing? Oh, I see Heather. Hi. um, I guess this all comes down to the postcard of preference. I think that's what we're gonna say here. So we got woman in harp, woman by the sea, or shamrock. All right, will do. Thank you. I appreciate you. I thought you were lurking today. I love postcards for decorating. I think they are very overlooked when it comes to decor. Um, because it just like it gives such a beautiful setting no matter what your display is. You put that sucker in a little flower frog and set it up, and all of a sudden whatever you have displayed is fully in theme, if that makes sense. Um, Absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. Thank you, Heather. Um, have you let's see, what do you say? Come across any vintage tarot bags? Ooh. Um, yeah, we both have a weakness for the ladies. I'm trying to think if I've come across any fortune telling stuff yet this year. I have one fortune telling like piece that's mid-century that I'm holding on to, but I don't think I have anything older yet. I'm always looking, so I will keep looking. Let's see. Oh, you're here. Don't worry. You made it. You made it. I have something really good coming up right now. So, um, let's do the gorgeous Victorian fan. Now, you'll see it in the video, but I bought this auction lot and all you could see was the fan closed. And so I was like, like I really didn't know. I do not believe this is reproduction. Um, it feels like that really old plastic. Do you know what I mean? It feels like at least I would say 1930s or 40s. If it is Victorian revival, it's that old Victorian revival. It's not like the 90s. Do you know what I mean? But it's super beautiful. So let me get this in here. And let's start this at 18. Okay. So here is the Victorian fan, and you got the little, oh wait, sorry, I'm trying to open it towards you. And it's beautiful. Okay, let me get up close. So it's a lady. It looks like she's kind of on a bridge and she's looking down, talking at other ladies. So they're kind of gossiping. Okay. Um, it's for sure like it's for sure print. Okay. The gold accents are drawn on for sure. The gold accents are for sure drawn on, but this is a print. It's not like hand done. But this fan looks like it was just put away and never used ever. Like it is in excellent condition. And then when you look at the paper on the back, you can just tell it's old. Like like we didn't make it like this when they did the reproductions of the fans in the 90s. It wasn't made like this. You can see how that paper has almost like a fabric-ish texture. Um, but yes, this is beautiful for display. And I love that it was green. I thought that would be great for St. Patty's, right? Yeah, I thought that'd be an interesting St. Patty's thing. Oh, hi, Jay. Oh, you're getting a gift for Jen. All right, let's count this down for you. All right, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bid end on this beauty. Oh no. There was action at the end. There was action at the end. Dawn, you ended up getting this for 23. Congratulations. And thank you everybody for your bids on this. This is beautiful. That's really pretty. I love the detail done with the hand done gold. It's really pretty. Congratulations. Wow. All right, so 23 for Dawn. Thank you very much. Okay, we're getting down to it. Oh, there are add-on items tonight. Just some little extras that, yeah, we're gonna do it at the end tonight. Let's see, what do I have left? I have this guy. I'm not sure if there's gonna be any interest in these ones. These are weird ones. They're gonna go to the antique shop. Yeah, I don't know if there's gonna be interest in these. So if there's no interest in these, this is fine. I've never brought these before. The reason I think they're cool is what I've seen people do with these. Oh, I should probably do the start. And so you know what it is. Oh my goodness. Y'all hear me just talk. Um, so I'm gonna sell these as a pair, okay? I was gonna sell them as a choice, and then I was just like, keep them together. They're cool. So we're gonna start this at 12 for the pair. Let's see, what do we got? Like for example, we can use gift cards to make a purchase. Yes, absolutely. So you can absolutely use like a credit card. You can use Venmo, I believe. What I do is I send you a PayPal invoice and then you can choose how to pay. You don't have to have PayPal. PayPal just makes sure the transaction's secure, so it protects you or me. So like say if the item got lost in the mail or damaged or something, we can report it to PayPal and then you get refunded and I don't have to, pay, you know what I mean? So yes, you can absolutely pay with something else. So the only thing I need from you is if you win, I will need you to go to my website, which is right here. And it's also linked on the top of the comments and it's also down in the description. And if you win something, I just need you to send me your info and that way I can get your item. And I have a contact page on my website, and it's just like any other contact page you've ever seen on the website. It's easy. And on it, if you read it, it tells you exactly what to send me, and I can send you an invoice. So that's it. Hi, KP. Oh my gosh, KP, I still haven't gotten to the PO box. I'm so sorry. It's hard because I work when the post office is open. Do you know what I'm saying? Like the post office is open from 8 to 5. Guess when I work? 8 to 5. So I'm like, I don't get there when it's open. It's like, anyways, I'm so sorry. I will get there, I promise. But it just like, it's not an easy thing to do. Okay. Okay. What was I doing? I was starting these. Okay, we're starting these at 12 for the pair. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm getting tired because I'm not wondering, I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, so these are in the style of German planters, but they are clearly not German. At least I don't think, I don't know, they're painted really well, but I don't think they are. And the reason I like these is I have seen someone take these and turn them into like a pin cushion and use them for hat pin holders. And oh my God, it looked so good having something like this as a hat pin holder. So I'm offering them for sale, even though I don't usually bring something like this. So these are a pair of little planters. They look almost German, but I don't think they are, but they are exceptionally painted well. There is no damage, which is wild. I was so sure there was going to be damage on these, and there isn't. And they have a really beautiful shape. I love the holes on the bottom. And the paint is textured. So like the little dots are like moriage or moriage. It's three-dimensional. So they're actually fabulous. And her face is actually really nice too. Here, let's see if I can get it to focus. Like it's just, she's painted really well. Now on the bottom, it does say hand painted, but to me, that looks kind of like Lefton, the way Lefton does it. So I do think they're made in Japan, but they are fabulous. And when I saw how that person turned this style planter into a pincushion and held hat pins in it, I about lost my shit talkie. Because I thought it was beautiful. Because like kind of the way this curve is, it looked so good to use this as a hat pin holder. So yeah, they're a pair. I wouldn't usually bring something like this, but they were just too good not to bring. And again, this is like Moriage. So this is like 3D. These little dots on here are like 3D. And again, no damage, which is wild. Like, I can't believe there's no damage on this. I don't even understand. Oh, I see you, Renee. Oh, yeah, they're definitely complimentary. But I didn't know if like somebody's like, well, why do I want two planters? I don't know. You know. So let's count them down for you. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bid end. Well, thank you. I think they're cool. It's just this is not typically something I bring. It's a little more grandma core than a lot of the things I bring. But I think their caliber of quality was enough for me. It's like they're almost spill bases, you know, but yeah, they're pretty plain on the back. They're almost spill bases. Well, thank you. I'm glad you guys like them. All right, you got it, Renee, for 12. Okay. Um, Only two, nope, three. Three lots left. Oh. I kind of love that. That's kind of fantastic. Yes, goth grandma core. uh, I like I'm gonna do these as choice, guys. I am still kind of debating as to whether I should have done these together. I'm gonna do them as choice. I don't know if it's the best solution, but here we go. So we're gonna start this at 12, okay? And we got two little Easter sweeties, kind of like new old stock, but I do think this one has had a change out. So this is an adorable little box, and it's the sweetest little wood Easter ornaments. Oh, sorry about the glare. It's just a whole little thing of sweet little Easter ornaments. So like if you have one of like the miniature trees, there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. There are 20 little ornaments in here. And they all look in good condition. I think they're all ready to hang, and they're super kitschy. They're just like the little Easter ornaments, and they're new old stock in the box. It is a made in Taiwan. Just super cute. And then these are little chenille chicks. However, there is an interloper in here, okay? So there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there are 5 little chicks, and these are bigger, okay? So these are like an inch. These are the bigger ones. They're not the teeny tiny ones. So there's like 5 in the bright yellow, but then there's an interloper. I don't think he came in the group. I think somebody put him in there. And he looks a little bit older. But yeah, these are the little Easter fluffs that you can get. And the nice thing is they're not smushy because they kept them in this box. A lot of the times, in fact, I sold one in one of the lots, the mystery box one. A lot of the times these poor things are flat when you find them. And these aren't, they're nice and poofy. And let's see, I'm not seeing any interest in these, so let's count them down. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. He is adopted. 2, 1, and a bid end. Yes, he's adopted. All right, we're going to pass on that. And yeah, only 2 more things. No, my antique store is just a brick and mortar. And unfortunately, it is just a mom and pop. They don't have shipping capabilities. Like they don't have shipping supplies on hand, stuff like that. So it is just a regular old ma and pa. Okay, let's see. Those didn't go. We got no Easter love. Let's see. This is cool. Okay. And maybe I'm the only one who thinks this is cool. But I hadn't seen it before and I just think it's beautiful. And it's got St. Patty's colors. So this is, it's kind of like yellowware, but it's lighter than yellowware. It's a juicer that is ceramic. I would never use this because you'd probably break it trying to juice something, but look how beautiful. It has got exceptional crazing, just the beautiful crunchy crazing we all love. It's in great condition, no cracks or chips, but like I would never use this. This would you try to juice something, you'd break this thing, you'd smash it. I do think it says made in Japan on the bottom, even though the stickers or the mark is really hard to read. But it's just beautiful. And look at the top. Like, I'd almost set the top up, like, next to it. So, like, in the display, I'd maybe, I don't know, I'd do something where you could see the top because that's really pretty. Oh, you know what you could do with this? Oh, oh, she's got ideas. She's got ideas. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Oi, oi, oi. Okay. She's got ideas. Look what you could do. You can make it a hat pin holder. Oh, maybe this one's too long. But like, oh, you'd have to work up. Oh, there we go. You could do a hat pin holder with it. That'd be fun. Anyways, you would probably have to put some stuff in it so that the hat pins stay because the holes are too big. Anyways, this is just my random idea I came up with right now. Like, ah! But anyways, I thought this was cool. Oh, you just thought that too. I'm not seeing any interest in this one, so let's count it down. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bid end on this one. I don't know. I've just never seen a juicer that wasn't like glass. Have you guys seen juicers that aren't glass? I don't know. I just thought it was very bizarre because I was like, you're gonna break this. Oh, I see you. Isabel, I see you. You got it. Thank you for 8. This is neat. I'm glad somebody thought it was neat. I thought it was neat. Hmm. And then I do have add-on items tonight. One last lot. And then I have some add-ons. So and add-on items are for people that have already placed an order. You can add on the item. However, I'm not that strict. Okay, if you haven't bought anything tonight and you really love the add-on and you want it, it's fine. So don't feel weird about it. I've definitely sold the add-ons as separate things. Okay, so last lot, and then we're gonna do the add-ons. And did I? Did I just not? Oh no, I did. Okay, I'm like, did I just like not do what I was trying to do? Working your own spreadsheet at night, people. Okay. So these are just silly little fat men, and I don't know, reminded me of the St. Patty's Day. I don't know. I like they're obviously not even a pair. Like, but I just somehow ended up with these little fat men, and they're adorable. So this one I would say is about 4 inches tall. I think he's the more modern one, but there's no real markings on him. Very much like Colonel, like Washington-esque. And this one is more the drunkard. He does look like he has a little bit of a repair on his hat, but they did a good job. I think there was just some paint chipping and they fixed that. But look at this guy. He's got like one eye closed and he's got his beer. Really cute. I don't know. This one says Japan. So maybe they are the same age. I don't know. I just was like, look at these little weirdos. I love them. And they kind of feel like St. Patty's Day to me. I don't know. So maybe they aren't. I don't know. I think they're cute. I think this one's kind of fantastic. Look at his little face, you guys. Look at his little face. Like we all know this man, right? Like we all know who he is. I see you, John. Let's count this down for you. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and a bit end on these little sweeties. All right, you got it. All right, so we are going to do add-on items. So add-on items are a little different, okay? So they're lower priced items, and what it does is it helps me move some inventory. But if you've already bought stuff, it's just easy to yes, you were saying that. I think you're the one that said that when I did the preview. The Toby's. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I think you told me that during the preview, right? Mini Toby's? Yes. um, it's just easy to put it in your it's just easier to put in your order. So that's why I call them add-ons. But like I said, if you want it and you haven't bought anything, I'm not super stickler about it. But add-ons are going to be a little different because I'm just going to tell you what to write in the chat, and it's probably going to be a number or a letter or something. I'm going to tell you what to put, and it's going to be a first come, first serve. So it really is going to be kind of a fast internet game on these, which kind of sucks because not everybody's internet's the same speed. I understand that. But I really don't want to do bidding on these items. So um, the first add-on item is a broken item, and it makes me really sad that it was so broken, but it's still so fantastic that I want to offer it. So this guy is going to be $3. He's very broken. Please wait until I show you all the damage. So he's a little ashtray, okay, and he's a horseshoe, and he's green luster, okay. And so here's the inside, and as you can see, somebody slammed it down. So it is broken. And I was pretty mad at the auction lot. The way they showcased this, they hid the damage. And I was pretty upset because I really did get this for St. Patty's, but it is broken. And so this says Bow Falls, Banff. Okay. I have not been to Banff yet. It's on my bucket list. And this has chips too, right here. So it's going to be $3. It's not in perfect condition. However, it is so unique and so perfect. I think this would be a fantastic piece for a St. Patty's display. Like, when do you find a little horseshoe, right? And it's cool. So fully know that it's broken, $3. If you like it, put in the word 3 or like the number 3. Sorry, oh my God, I should have said number 3. Whatever comes first, 3, because it's $3. So if you're interested, um, but yeah. And the first one I see is Isabel. So thank you. You got it for $3. Let's see. Then I have this little sweetie. It does not have a saucer. Isn't that cute? Yeah. Yeah. I know. Someday. But right now I spent all my money on a book. I would say the only thing in my life that I haven't really done that I would have liked to done more of, and it's just because I'm a very like spontaneous, do the thing kind of person. So I don't like plan as much as some people. Is travel. I think I haven't done as much international travel as I would like. That is something I would really love to do as I get older, do more international travel to just beautiful locations. I'm also kind of thinking about moving out of the country at this point, which is kind of fascinating. But I have this beautiful little green cup. And well, thank you so much. It's one of those German cups. It's this size. It does not have a saucer though, which is sad. It does not say Germany in it, but you can tell it's one of those German cups. It's got all the yeah, all the detail. It is a green luster as well. And so I am offering this. I'm offering this for $4. So if you're interested, put in the word cup. Put in the word cup and you can get this for $4. I think it's beautiful. I'm a sucker for these German cups. Um, and it almost has like a weeping gold, huh? Isn't that kind of interesting? Okay. I see you, Isabel. Oh no, you let your passport expire. Oh no. I actually just like redid my passport like a year ago. Thank goodness. With everything that's happening, I don't know if, yeah, I don't know. With everything that's happening, I'm glad and I have a real ID. So I have multiple ways to get across the border, plus copies of my birth certificate. So, oh, okay. This is also $3. I just think these are sweet and fun. I think I brought them to a sale before and there was no interest, but these are little mushroom shakers, very 1960s, slightly phallic, not gonna lie, but they're cute. They're cute. And how cute would these be in a display, right? So like you have your like little display of something and then you put the mushroom shaker next to it. Like that's cute, right? I don't know. Anyways, these are $3 for the pair. They have a plastic shaker, no chips, no cracks. Um Put in the number 3 if you're interested in it. They're $3 for the pair. They're just cute. I think they'd be great for St. Patty's Day. Oh, I'm glad. I'm glad you like them. Okay. I see you, Dawn. I see you. So, Dawn. Now, I was going to do some teacups as add-on items. Anyone interested? They do remind me of Rachel Maxey. I agree. I do have some teacups. I was going to do add-ons. They'd be 5 if anyone's interested in some teacups. But I don't have to do them if y'all don't want to. Yep. Okay. All right. So this one is kind of cool, but this one does have a lot of wear. Somebody used this one a lot. So this one is it is Austria. Okay. It is a courting couple teacup. Okay. It's very beautiful. Very beautiful. This is going to be 5, okay? However, I want you to know there is a lot of paint wear, okay? There's paint wear on the transfer, there's paint wear on the gold. This baby was used. Somebody loved this, but I like the courting couple. I think they're interesting. The courting couple is one of my more favorite just imagery. This is in Austria. It is a little smaller than a normal teacup. I would say this is like a demi-tasse, almost. Not quite as small as a demi-tasse, but it's almost there. So Oh, thank you. I'm glad you like it. It has so much wear that like so much paint wear on it that I really can't, you know. But I love it anyways. So if you're interested, put in the word teacup and it is 5. Put in the word teacup and it is 5. Well, I'm glad. Thank you guys. I feel like you guys are very much like me. You take the vintage that needs a little bit of rescuing, because I don't really care if stuff's perfect. Um, I know a lot of people care if stuff's pristine and perfect, and they use it as kind of an investment. That's not how I look at vintage. I think the important part is just to save something beautiful that you love. Mm. Oh, and the first one I see is Dawn. Hi, Annie. Hi. All right, Dawn, you got that? Let's see, courting couple. And then I have one more. Now, this is a really interesting one. I have not seen one like this before. I almost kept this because I haven't seen like one like this before. Um, yeah, I almost kept this. So this one says fine bone china, Crown Staffordshire, made in England. So it's a good brand. Um, but what it looks like is it looks like enamel. It almost looks like cloisonne. Cause like the painting looks like it's trapped within the outlines. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's very different. I haven't seen a teacup like this before. I almost kept it, like I said. And there's the mark. And then here's the cup. But yeah, it just reminds me of cloisonne. It reminds me of enamel work. Because you can see like look right there how the enamel like blends together and the colors between the black line. It's very interesting, and especially in the flower. Do you see that? How it does that? Anyways, I haven't really seen anything like it. I also love that the inside has a little bit of a detail, and that detail matches the edge. So I think this is actually a great cup. So this one is 5. And just put in the number 5 if you're interested in this one. Put in the number 5 if you're interested in this one. I actually think it's a really good deal on this one. I didn't look it up. It might be worth more than what I'm offering it for. And I see you, Renee. So thank you so much. That is all I got. That is it. Cup and then 5 and Renee. So I am going to again talk about my book right here at the end. You don't have to stick around if you don't want. But thank you everybody for being here. I know I've been gone for quite a long time and I'm sorry. There is not going to be a video this weekend. I did not have capacity. But I do have something filmed for y'all. So I do have a video coming up. Actually, a lot of the stuff you see here is in the video. So, but yes, I'm going to talk about my book a little bit. So I wrote and compiled a historical document book, and it's super duper special. It is fan mail that Marilyn Monroe kept personally. It was in her estate. Her estate was left to the Strasberg family. And who that is Marilyn Monroe's acting coach, Lee Strasberg. That's who got her estate. And over the years, they have just delved out pieces of their estate over the years over auction. And I bought this lot of fan mail through Julian's of Hollywood. It came directly from the Strasberg estate. So I bought this fan mail, what I thought was 100 pieces of fan mail. It turned out to be well over 300 pieces. I went through everything and I curated my favorite pieces and I put them into a book for y'all. They're beautifully photographed. You can look right at them. And what I didn't realize when I bought the group of fan mail is she knew some of these people. Um, some of these people were her neighbors, her press manager, a personal friend, a photographer. Like she knew some of these people. So these are personal correspondences that she kept. And also, so Marilyn Monroe got up to 20,000 fan mail letters a week. Okay. But they all went to Hollywood studios. Okay. And the publicity departments responded. Okay. Marilyn never saw any of that. These ones got to her and these ones she kept. And why that's so special is they like some of them were shoved under her hotel door when she was on vacation. hmm Some of them were personal friends, like I'm telling you right now. If you go to my shorts on YouTube, I'm sharing one piece a day. So you can go in there and you can see some of these. I even share pictures of some of these people. Some of these pieces got to her through serendipity. There are a lot of pieces that got to her while she was hospitalized, whether for mental health, but a majority of them was pregnancy loss. And it's because the hospital didn't have a system to keep her mail from her, if that makes sense. And so she ended up with the get well cards from people. And they're absolutely beautiful, y'all. People share their personal experiences of pregnancy loss. Um, like there is so many fantastic pieces in here. And what I didn't understand is I knew I was buying an archive, but I bought a timeline. The letters go from 1954 to 1961, and they literally mark historic moments in her life. And so you can like think about movies and famous photo shoots and times she was hospitalized, like all throughout her life based on these letters. It's just fantastic. Oh, thank you. I'm so glad you got to make it here too. Also, this book is unlike any other book about Marilyn that's out there, okay? Every book out there about Marilyn is like about her life, her famous photographs, murder mysteries. They really focus on her stardom. This book is about her fans' love for her, but also her love for her fans. It is well known that Marilyn really loved her fans. She would take time to sign autographs. People would get so mad at her because she would take hours before premieres and be signing autographs, and people would just be like, "Could you come on already?" She went to Korea and performed for the troops. She didn't have to do that. She loved her fans so much. And so this book is really like a love letter to her fans, recognizing that like she really did care about them. She kept these letters. And y'all, it's beautiful. There's letters from around the world. There's letters from a colonel. There's letters from little kids. I mean, just it's fantastic. It is fantastic. There has not been a person that I have shown some of the letters with who haven't been moved, who haven't laughed, who haven't been astonished. It's so much more than just fan mail. Um, it really is these intimate conversations that people had with Marilyn because she read these letters, okay? And she kept them. I'm pretty sure the fan mail envelope that I bought them in, let's see, is it near me? No, it's not near me. I'm pretty sure it says fan mail written across it. I'm pretty sure that's Marilyn's handwriting. Looking at some other things she had in storage and the way she wrote on her mailers. So I'm pretty sure that's the one piece in there that has her handwriting on it. I'm pretty sure she wrote fan mail on that envelope that they all came in. And it's just a labor of love. This took me 8 months. I I I I worked so hard on this and so long on this. Right here is a QR code for a Kickstarter fundraiser for the book. Okay. Um, I'll get to that. Solitary Homestead. I'll get to that. So this is the Kickstarter fundraiser for the book. And what a Kickstarter fundraiser is, it's a project fundraiser and it's all or nothing. Okay. And why it's like that, so it's not like GoFundMe where like you people get to keep everything. Oh, come here, come here. Oh, we got baby boy. Okay, okay. Okay, okay. The reason why they do all or nothing for projects is because when you create something, you need the right amount of money to cover expenses. So if I only got half the amount of money, and I was still supposed to make the item, I would be in a financial hurt, right? So what I am doing is the fundraiser is basically the amount to make 100 books. Okay, that is basically what it's equivalent to. I've done all the math. I know what I need for it, because I need to do a bulk order so that the books are reasonably priced. Okay, if I were to order just one book, it would be $280 just to print it because this is a nice archival book. That is insane. That is obscene. No one's going to buy a $280 book. But I do think the price that I have the book at now, the early bird is still going at 55, is a good price for a beautiful coffee table book that's about 240 pages. Look at him, he's being all squirmy. Look at him. Um, but it's all or nothing, y'all. If I don't reach this funding, then oh, what did you say? Oh, it is. It's very much biographical. I mean, there are multiple hospitalizations in here, where she had mental health breakdowns and she received letters from people caring about her during it. There is also one of my absolute favorite letters was shoved under her door during a very infamous event in 1961. Look, he's so squirmy. Little shit. Okay, you're going down. um, so in 1961, Marilyn's mental health was going down. Okay. And so her former second husband, who she divorced, Joe DiMaggio, he flew her down to Florida with him and he had her stay with him while he was on spring training. They were both on the top apartments of the hotel. They had separate suites. They weren't staying together. They weren't a couple in that way. And somebody slipped a note under her door during that one. And I have that letter. And that is a famous, famous moment in her life because people were like, "Oh, is she getting back together with Joe DiMaggio?" Like it was a scandal in papers. People were on the watch for them all over in Florida, thinking they were getting back together. They were not. However, he really loved her and he took care of her. Um, I do believe DiMaggio might have truly been the love of her life after learning more about Marilyn. He paid for her funeral. He paid for all her funerary expenses. Like that's true love to me. Uh, but yeah, this collection is it is amazing, and there's nothing else like it out there. But it is all or nothing. So this is the Kickstarter right here. You do not have to. Yes, agreed. I mean, they were only married for a very short amount of time, and he still loved her. Like later on in life, he still loved her. Yeah. Um, yeah, I don't know. Out of all the men, she was like now that I know more about her, I'm Team DiMaggio. um, so yeah. But this is the Kickstarter right here. Also, it will be linked below, and if you just type in Kickstarter Catherine Young, you're gonna find it. Kickstarter Marilyn Monroe. You'll find it. Let me get you the link, okay? Let me get the link for you and we'll put it in the chat. You don't have to buy a book, but $5 does help. It really does. $5 helps. Um, yes, I believe so. I believe he made sure her grave had fresh flowers. Agreed. Agreed, Gail. I think so. Um, But yeah, $5 does help. It is all or nothing funding. It's not going to happen. You cannot buy the book later. If this doesn't fund, there is no book. That's just the way it is. It's not like oh, well, we'll just buy the book later. I don't have a publisher. I'm self-published. I went next to Hugh Hefner. I don't think she cares. Didn't he pay like $60,000 to do that, or I don't know, something like that, right? Um, but yeah, there is no like other time to get the book. I don't have a publisher, so there is nobody that's going to publish this book again. And because it is such a high quality archival book, I have to do a bulk order. I don't have the upfront cash to put down for it. I don't. I have invested about the same amount of money in this project that I need for the down payment. Um, so it just, I don't have it. That's why I need help. So next Saturday, I will go live. I'm going to probably do an all day marathon, and we're just going to talk about the book. We're going to go letter by letter. I'm going to take you over to Kickstarter. I'm going to show you how to sign up for it. I'm going to show you how to donate. Also, oh my God, I have such a big thing coming. I just heard from Maryland's estate just now, like just today. Um, and they approved something that is like fantastic. I am so excited. I was so worried they weren't going to approve it. But yeah, Maryland's estate approved what I wanted them to, and I'm so excited. Um, oh, well, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And please note, like, this is all or nothing funding, okay? So if I don't fund this, you don't pay a dime. That's what it's about. If this doesn't get funded, you don't pay anything. You won't be charged when you pledge. You you won't be charged if it doesn't reach funding, okay? Oh, excuse me, I got the burps. So the fundraiser will end March 15th. Unfortunately, right now it looks like it really is not going to fund. That's just the truth. That's just where we're at. This weekend, I probably am going to send out an email to people who follow me here who have email. I've never done anything like that before, any ask before like that. But this is really important to me. I really believe that this book should be published. I believe this book's important. I believe it is a different way to look at Marilyn than anyone ever has. And I feel like this book is her love letter to her fans, and I want it out there. Oh, and you were saying, are you keeping these letters? Well, if you go to the Kickstarter, you can actually get a letter. So one of the tiers, it's the higher one, comes with a letter from her estate. Now, here's the caveat. The letters that I'm offering have never been opened. So Marilyn did not open the letters that I am offering to the public. I am keeping all the letters that she read, that she opened. I'm keeping it together as a full collection. I think the historical importance of those is to keep them together. I really do. I will probably keep them together my whole life. I don't really look at it as a financial investment. I do think I paid too much for the lot, sort of. If you go on eBay, you can buy a letter that was a fan letter to Marilyn Monroe, but you don't know if it was ever sent. You don't know if she ever got it. Um, you can buy one for like $100 to $150 online. I can guarantee you these were in her personal possession. So that is different than the ones you can find on eBay. I have provenance. It came right from her estate. So this is different. Like these are something that was in her home that she kept. So yes, I'm keeping all the letters together that were opened. They will all be together. So there's about 300 that she did open that she kept. And I have about 60-ish that have not been opened. And those are going to be up for you to buy. So if you really want to own something that was Marilyn's, it is an option. Well, thank you. I'm excited. What's kind of interesting is like I had no intention of doing this book. I didn't know anything about it. And somebody sent me a dress for Elizabeth Taylor. One of my friends was like, "How beautiful is this dress?" Right? So I'm scrolling through the auction and I see these letters, and I love ephemera. Like they're like my favorite thing. And not only that, I love when people care enough about somebody to write them, to be thoughtful about them, to remember people. Like that's my thing. Like if you're thoughtful about somebody, you care about them and you do something for them personally. That's my thing. That's my jam. And so I was like, wow, these letters are awesome. And the lot said, approximately 100 letters of Marilyn Monroe from the Strasbourg estate. And I was like, oh shit, that's like her real estate. And then it said, this year is Marilyn's 99th birthday. So that was last year, 2025. And when I read that, the second I read that, I knew exactly what I was going to do. I was like, this is going to be a book. We're going to release it for our 100th. We're going to put 100 letters in it. We're going to I knew exactly what it was going to be. I knew. I like everything just like flooded into me, and I knew exactly what I was going to do. So I contacted a lawyer, a copyright lawyer, to work with them on what my rights were with this. I opened an LLC to protect me financially. Um, I contacted the auction house for more photos of the lot, to make sure that I knew the condition of everything. um, I asked AI, I said, how many letters do you think are actually in this? They say it's about 100. And AI goes, well, it's 250 to 300 letters. And I was like, AI, you don't know what you're talking about. That's not how many are in here. They said it's about 100. But AI was close. It was 360 some. So AI was close. Um, it took me way longer to go through the letters than I ever would have thought. Every single letter has been documented, the date, who wrote it, where it was from, what did it like. I have a spreadsheet of everything. And what I did is I curated the best ones. I curated the cutest ones, the most beautiful handwriting, the most weird requests, the most interesting people that wrote to her, her friends, her acquaintances, anecdotes from certain things. I curated the best ones. So you're really in the book. You get to look at the collection with me. You get to go card for card for card, and it's like you and me are having a conversation about like, oh, isn't this beautiful? Did you know that this came from her neighbor's dad? Oh, look at this. This story about her lost pregnancy is so sad. I'm amazed she was able to tell a stranger this. Also know that I kept people's privacy and their integrity. So I did not tell any stories that were not mine to tell. Um, yes, people's privacy has been maintained if there was really intimate items in there. Let's see. I could relaunch. Yes. Do I want to relaunch? No. I really want this out before her 100th birthday, which is June 1st of this year. But we'll see. I After next week, if we're nowhere near the funding, I will probably cancel the Kickstarter. I don't know, actually. I don't know if I'll do a book two. Um, I don't know if you've watched the unboxing videos. They're on this channel. It showed my Maryland stuff to no one. There's like 200 views on my Maryland videos, which is wild to me. I've never unboxed anything this cool, and it's like no one has seen them. But I don't know if I'll do anything with the other ones because a lot of them do end up being very generic. They end up being like, hey, can I have your autograph? Hey, can I have your photo? Um, I really pulled out the ones that were the most endearing, that were the most unique and quirky. But really, a majority of the fan mail is like, I want your photo. That's really what it is. So. But anyways, that's my plea. This is the Kickstarter. I would love support. You don't have to buy a book. $5 matters. Um, I will be doing some cool stuff next week and announcing something huge because the Maryland estate contacted me and said yes, which I didn't see coming. So I'm going to talk to a lawyer and make sure that everything's in place in my contract with this. And you guys are going to be so excited. what's coming next. I'm thrilled. It's something you haven't seen before. And but I'm a little woo woo, just so you know. I little kind of believe in certain things are supposed to happen. And I really think Marilyn wanted this. And I think that's why she led me to this. Um, so you'll see. It's gonna be amazing. Yeah, there are some generic ones in this, and I will talk about that. Um, but also a generic request also has its place. So there are a few in there that are generic, but some of them have their place anyways, because like it's really cool that a kid from the other side of the world wanted Marilyn's autograph. That's cool. You know, I think that's neat. um, but yes, relaunching is absolutely a possibility. But I'm hoping I don't have to. I love this vintage community. I know you guys support me, but I do think there people don't understand that this is all or nothing. I think there's a misconception that maybe it's like GoFundMe and I keep the pledge or something. Um, I mean, even friends of mine didn't understand what Kickstarter was. So I am going to do more content next week that goes into it more and explains more. But oh my God, I'm so happy and excited about this. Like, y'all, there are so many cool letters in here. Like, it's so much better than a pile of letters that say, "Can I have your autograph?" It's so much more than that. So much more. It's amazing. Like there's people like, remember the day I ran into you in Central Park? Like and they're like, enjoy the bookmark I included. Well, the bookmark wasn't in there anymore, which means Marilyn took the bookmark. Like it's just like stuff like that. Like it's like, yes, it's nobody, it's just a random person that wrote her. But like the bookmark was no longer in the envelope. Marilyn took the bookmark. Like just stuff like that is really cool. Yes, yes. So please share. Every little bit helps. I mean that truly. Like you don't have to buy a book. $5. I am going to tell you right now, I'm never publishing this online. The hope for this book is to feel like you're holding the collection with me. That's why I want it printed. I don't want this to be a digital thing. I want this to be in your hands. Yes. So there are anecdotes that she answered letters. Um, so I don't know. That's the answer is I don't know. Oh my God, you guys, there is this whole lot of artwork from a kid's elementary school class that they sent her, and I have all the pieces. I mean, there's just so many cool things in here. Like, and she kept that because it's neat, it's awesome. I would say it's considered a historic document. However, I would say like archivists and really solid Marilyn Monroe collectors don't take it seriously because it isn't her signature. It isn't her writing. It isn't her. Do you know what I mean? Like people are like, I don't want a letter by a random colonel, because that colonel isn't famous, right? But when you look at it in the context of thoughtfulness, of meaning, and the fact that it touched her heart and mattered to her, I think that letter from that colonel is just as important as any, like a letter she wrote, because that mattered enough for her to tuck it away and keep it, right? We do not keep things for no reason. We keep concert tickets because it was our favorite concert. We keep letters because the person who wrote them to us loved us. It's like I'm getting emotional, but I don't know. I don't know. It's beautiful. And I don't know. I just believe in it a lot. But we'll see. Right now, it's not looking so good. Yeah. You guys, you love it. If you saw it, you'd love it. Every single page is a story. So please go check out my shorts here on YouTube. Um, some of the cards I show you who sent them to her and who the people are. It's really cool. Um, we even have a card from Sam Shaw. Sam Shaw took the photo seen round the world. It's arguably the most famous photograph in history. Sam Shaw took the photo of Marilyn's skirt blowing up. Like, that's amazing. Yeah. Oh, I'm glad you've been watching the shorts. Yay. Chris, I have to laugh. Me and my girlfriends were joking about this. They're like, why didn't we just marry sugar daddies when we were younger? Why did we think we have to be in love with someone to marry him? We were all bitching about it earlier today. We're like, what were we thinking? It's so funny. I've never like cared the amount of money anyone has. Like it's never mattered to me. Um, you can be like absolutely like ramen eating poor and I'll still think you're cool. You can be filthy rich and like nobility and I think you're cool. It doesn't matter. Like in fact, I like even am friends with some people that are like filthy nobility rich. And I don't think they're any better than somebody who doesn't have a dime because I just don't believe capitalism is a I don't know how to say it. I don't believe capitalism has any real show of whether you are a true, genuine, and interesting person. All it shows is how you knew how to work in a system that you had no choice but to be a part of, if that makes sense. Um, so I'm glad you've been watching the shorts. I have to actually film tonight's short because I haven't yet. So, well, I hope Fatbirds didn't come on because I'm just still chatting away. I no, I agree. Someone's like money that they have doesn't show me worth. What I do have to say with like money and whatever, I do have to see that somebody will treat like wait staff well or hospitality staff well. So if you have a lot of money and you like aren't a good tipper, I'm not impressed. Like you have to like yeah, I know that's like a weird thing, but that's a big deal to me. Like I'm a good tipper. Um I have been on dates where guys completely stiffed waitresses and I was like never again. I'm never going out with you again. Like and just like I don't know. I don't know if that means I do value money or not. I don't know. There's something about it. Like if you stiff a waitress, I don't know. And I've even tipped more than my bill many a times if somebody went above and beyond for me. I have done it. I have to laugh. We did a launch party this Friday and it's part of one of the reels. So one of the shorts, if you watch it, the very first one, you'll see the launch party. And it was so fun. The launch party was so fun. So and I gave a good tip. They put us up on a balcony and we got to look down on everybody else. It was very special. They gave us a special table. And yeah, and so I tipped really well because they gave us a special table. Okay. I think I've got emotional enough. But that's just kind of explaining this is all or nothing. I I need the funding for the book to come to life. You can't get the book later. It is what it is. Like this is how the book comes to life. It's from help from you guys. Um I have put in plenty of money into this book. You can actually go online and see how much I paid for the letters. You can look at the auction if you really want to. Um, and there's more stuff I had to purchase for this whole thing. So, um, I mean, it's a lot. It's a big investment. And I can tell you right now that what I'm asking for in the Kickstarter is literally to break even with ordering 100 books. That is it. I'm not paying myself back. I'm not paying myself time, nothing. I just want to order the book. Oh, I'm glad you made it tonight too. So welcome. But yes, if you haven't seen the Maryland unboxings, go check them out. Uh, you know how I said like some letters are kind of boring because they're just like photo requests. It's literally me opening the letters for the first time. So some of the letters are just photo requests. So don't think like the most amazing letters are in there. However, if you purchase the extended video, there's some fabulous stuff in there. The extended video is totally worth it because I read a really juicy letter. So Okay, well, have a good night, everybody. I am going to try to invoice this weekend. This is a smaller size sale, so I think that's going to happen. I'm trying to think what else. Like I said, I will be doing a live stream next Saturday. It'll probably be 9 or 12 hours, which is wild, but like I need people to understand I need this funded. Like, so I'm going to be here. I'm going to be talking. I think what we'll do is we'll even have somebody sign up for Kickstarter on the live to show people how to do it. Hopefully I will have like a dummy copy of the book. It won't be the real book. It's like literally me putting a cover on a different book so it kind of looks like it. Um, yeah, I hope I have that for the live stream. So thank you everybody for coming tonight. Thank you for all your support, just being here. Honestly, just being here is great support as well. Um, but it is frustrating when I make this content and no one sees it and YouTube sends it to nobody. It is frustrating when I have just about 10,000 people following me and four people, oh my God, I can't even count. Four people from YouTube came over and supported. And it's like, I have 10,000 followers. Where is everybody? So it like I just was in a really mentally bad place for a few days. Um, and now I've accepted, like, if it doesn't get printed, it doesn't get printed. Like if it doesn't become a book, it doesn't. And like you said, I could relaunch, but I'm just mentally in a better place. Before I was really like upset, like where like does nobody believe in this project? I believe in this project. So um all right. Well, thank you everybody. I am gonna go good night. Oh my gosh, this was a long live stream. Like I said, no video this weekend, but keep watching every single day for the next, so I started 100 days for Marilyn's birthday, and we're going to go all the way up to her 100th birthday. And every single day I'm sharing a piece of fan mail from the book. So watch, there will be 100 shorts and they'll feature every single piece. So keep watching those. They're really fun. So, all right, y'all, stay creative and bye. Okay. Let's end it. Bye.